Okie dokie, I think we're live. Hello everyone. Hello. I'm Meja, and this is my special guest.
Hi.
This is Bez. Short for Besna. And Besna's from...
Singapore.
Singapore, yes, Singapore. And we're back in my bed, as usual.
We had a nice little pastry trip.
We did have a nice day today, didn't we? So I'm feeling a lot better today. I don't know if anyone knows, but I've been really sick from tramadol withdrawal, which is not a fun thing to do, honestly. I had no idea what I was doing. I just thought they were standard painkillers and that I could just... And I was following the guidelines. Let me just get this right. So the guidelines didn't really say, by the way, if you're going to take this, you're going to suffer mortal consequences. But I didn't know. It didn't say that bit. So, so I've been really sick in bed for about a week because I didn't taper off. I just stopped them because I got an alternative painkiller, which worked. And so I thought, right, great, I don't need to take tramadol anymore. But unfortunately, what I should have done is taper off. So I've been really sick. But I am feeling better now. Thank you, Aurelia. Let's get through chat because there's a bunch of you in here already, and it's great to see you. Aurelia's here, of course. She's here. Hello, Aurelia. I've changed the category. I hope it worked. I forgot to change the category, so people think we're playing Zelda, but we're not. We're just chatting. We're chatting and eating fruits. That's the theme of today's stream.
Two fruits eating fruits.
Two fruits eating fruits.
A nice fruit salad.
The fruit salad is a good one. I like
yummy.
that. Yeah, I like that. Hello to Nemo. Hi, Nemo. How you doing? It sounds Aurelia, I should have thought of that. That's so obvious. Fruit salad. I didn't think about it, but I guess it doesn't matter. Hello to Freya. Hope you're okay. Nemo's waving. Are you flipped again today? Flipped. Oh, are we flipped? Yes, we're flipped. I think we are flipped, aren't we? Yes, because I'm on this side,
left,
and that is flipped. It's not a camera, it's a mirror. Is that okay? So last time I was streaming, interestingly, the girl I was with really didn't want to see herself from a camera point of view. She wanted to see herself like a mirror.
Oh, really?
Because that's how she's so used to seeing herself, right? Okay. And so I flipped the camera on her behalf. I can switch it back, but honestly, I think it's fine. I think it works perfectly fine like this. So I don't care. We're flipped, and we're going to stay flipped. I'm so glad you're feeling a lot better, Maya. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Nemo says, oof, sorry to hear, Maya. Glad you're feeling better now. Still what's that mean? Proud. Yes, proud of you, Maya, that you got through it. I mean, there was only one thing I could do, and that was to get through it. It was rubbish, but now I'm not. I'm not fully recovered, but I'm feeling a lot better. It's probably not going to be a 3-hour stream now, just to warn you. It's going to be a pretty chill stream. We're going to eat some fruit. So we went shopping recently. I say recently, it was like an hour ago or so. And we went to a massive shopping centre. What was it called?
It was called Lotuses.
Lotuses, yes.
So Lotus is like the brand name, and I think they operate a grocery store, and they just sometimes have compounds, and they just put an apostrophe S and say this is all of our brands. I see. There was lots of little shops, but there's also the big kind of floor, which is like a standard supermarket kind of thing. It's quite kind of big. They had a whole aisle of rice. I was like amazed by the rice aisle. All these massive, big, like, I don't know, 10 kilogram bags of rice or whatever, all stacked up. And it just went on for as far as the eye could see. You don't get that in European supermarkets, I can tell you right now. I love going shopping in different countries' supermarkets. I think it's such a cool experience. Yeah, because you get a really good idea of what kind of like how the locals live.
Absolutely.
Right? Like what's important to them and like where everything is placed. It tells you a lot about their culture.
It does. It really does. You learn a lot from going to a supermarket. You learn probably more than you do from going to restaurants and hotels and things like that. It's like, doing the touristy trap things. I can't recommend it enough. And I'm always fascinated. I take photographs of the fruits and things. And so we actually bought some fruits. That's what Bess did. And she's kind enough to share them with us. Hello to Maya. Maya's here. How you doing, Maya? I have friended you on OnlyFans. Because I saw you friended me. Nemo says, I'm okay-ish, thank you. Okay-ish. Okay-ish doesn't sound great.
Well,
Lots of stuff happened. Yes, he's better than bad, but still not great. Lots of stuff happening right now. Hopefully not all bad. I think I'd say I'm hopeful, says Aurelia. Things have been tough, but hopefully they can get better. That's a good way to be, Aurelia. Hopeful is good. I think it's important to keep the hope. Freya says, need to have more blood tests to investigate my energy levels, or lack of, but fine otherwise. Great. You know, HRT can actually. I hate to be able to sound like a doctor who's blaming broken arm syndrome, but actually HRT can reduce energy levels. If it can increase enemy levels, but it can reduce energy levels. Because if you don't have if you don't have a dominant hormone, if your T's too low and your E's too low, then your body's like, I don't know what to do. I'm low energy. Aurelia says, I really hate the selection orifice. What? The selection of rice. I hate the selection orifice as well. I just don't know which one to choose sometimes. We have in Danish stores often regular short grain rice, short jasmine rice, short basmati, porridge rice, and sushi rice, and that's it.
Well, but that's the thing though. In the Thai, in the grocery store, most of the rice there is just different brands of the same thing from different farms. It's just that there's so much demand for it.
Oh my god, yeah. So it's literally the same rice from the same farms.
It's pretty much the same selection you get.
Bought by different companies. We have to be a little bit careful because, the camera's... Sorry about the camera shaking a bit. The camera's on the bed, on a table on the bed, and the slightest move... Like, watch, I'm going to move my hand now. There you go. And it shakes the camera.
Oh, it doesn't help that I've got restless leg syndrome.
Oh, that's not going to help either, actually. This is your fault. Right, okay. We've got to try and cool it all down. Yeah, but, that's okay, Aurelia. I mean, that's not bad. What about pilau? Do you have pilau rice? Did you say that? No.
Pillow rice? Pillow?
Sorry, hold on. No, not pilau. I didn't mean pilau rice. Because that's how you make, what you make from other rice. I meant, oh my god, what's it called? Paella rice.
Oh, bomba rice.
Yeah, okay. Do you have that?
That's going to be hard to find here, probably.
That would be hard to find here, sure, but it should be okay to find in Europe. Yeah. But Aurelia didn't mention it, and that's why I did. I didn't mean pilau rice. There may also be a wild mix with rice, which will be the only one we can get that's long. Nemo says, half bad still. I'm just going to bring this a bit closer. It's a little bit too far away from my terrible eyes. Half bad still dealing with transphobic family outbursts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry. Half good. I'm edging closer to surgery myself. Currently on a 3-month hold on hair removal, which is sadly required. It's always kind of required. I know what you mean. But it's a great thing to get started on. Well done. Aurelia's laughing. I can't remember it well. Oh, the orifice thing probably. Fair. Yeah, they suspect that might be the case. Bear in mind, my T level pre-HRT was above average. Okay. It's possible that the estrogen or whatever is affecting your T levels as well, but you still don't have a good levels for one particular one. And obviously you want your good levels of estrogen, obviously. So it could be that. How do you apply it, Freya? Is it gel? Is it patches? I know it's not injectable. I'd like to get long grain basmati. Okay, already. That's what you need to get.
I love long grain basmati. You can do so much with it. It's a good
one. I agree. You can get that in Norway, but we don't. But not necessarily in a standard supermarket. We have independent supermarkets from the Middle East or whatever, or from people who've set up shop from the Middle East, and they have suppliers and they bring all these cool foods. I love those kinds of little supermarkets.
Rice is fantastic. Like back home, I always have 3 different kinds of rice because whatever you're cooking, there's a rice for the occasion. It just goes so good.
So I should mention that Baz is actually a bit of a food expert. You used to work as a chef.
That's a stretch. I worked in a kitchen. In a kitchen. But after that, I'm a home cook. I really enjoy cooking and I cook all the time.
Okay, but her girlfriend is a chef, right? That's correct.
That's true.
That's true. So not 2 chefs. Maybe that would be too many chefs. Too many chefs spoil the broth, but just the right number of chefs make really good food.
Another restless legger.
Another restless legger. I've got
ADHD.
one. Yay. I've never seen bomba in stores in Denmark. I follow a chef who works in Spain. He's mentioned it several times in his videos, so I know of it but haven't seen any. It's not that easy to get in Norway either, but it's possible. But again, you might need to go to like more specialized food shops. I don't know I don't know if you have them in Denmark, but it's like more independent ones. Yeah, I'm sorry about the family as well, Nemo.
Yeah, that's tough.
Bill is waving. We are waving back, Bill. Hello, Bill. Are you at work? Hold on. Yeah, you might be at work. I think you might be at work. I thought you couldn't watch us at work. Or am I thinking of someone else? Someone else recently found that they couldn't use for work to watch Twitch anymore.
Oh, like it blocks
they blocked them. Yeah.
There are ways to get around that. I mean,
there are ways to get around it, apparently. Bill. Maybe Bill's found one. Freya says, I use gel at the moment, so I may need to look at patches as tablets didn't work well. The tablets don't tend to work that well compared to transdermal, but I like transdermal is better than pills, but the best obviously is injectables. Oh hey Bez, I worked line in a buffet for a while. It's the only job I've had in adulthood. Yes, I really used to work in a kitchen.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Probably had more probably had a more serious experience than I did. I worked at a small cafe. Our lunch rush was it was really just serving office lunch rush. So I think there was like 2 of us and we just did everything. So that was my only experience with it, but I spent a lot more time cooking at home than I do professionally.
So the great thing about being friends with Bez in a place like this is that she's got like a lot of local knowledge, even though you're not from Thailand.
No, because I'm from Singapore, which is only 2 hours away, and I mean we're both Southeast Asian countries. There's a lot of overlap. Or I should probably put it on silent. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap, so it's not that different. And I even have family in Bangkok, so I wouldn't say I'm a local. But
you're a lot more local than me. Yeah. I definitely am not a local. I'm a complete fish out of water, right? And so I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have no idea where to go. Whereas Bez has got some kind of good ideas, and she's helped us buy local food, order from local places, from local restaurants. Just today she took me to this amazing kind of bakery pastry place where they did really good pastries. The coffee was pretty good. The cheesecake was chef's kiss. And it's great. And I would have never gone there unless without knowing about it. So it's good. It's good basically. I recommend it. Maya's saying Maya was low on gel despite being on a high dose. Patches work best for me, and it's different for everyone. So you want to try and find the thing that works best for you, and the best way to do that is just to try a variety of different methods to figure out the one that works best for you. And that's a combination of how it feels. If it feels like you're good, then that's the field test is important, honestly. And then, of course, you do want to get your levels checked as well. But don't necessarily just rely on levels. Sometimes it's about feel. It really is literally about feels as well sometimes. If it feels right, it sort of just is right. And if it feels wrong, it could very well be wrong. Aurelia, to be fair, I can probably order both rices online. You can get anything online. That's true.
I mean, if you get arborio rice where you are, you could use that instead.
There you go. Arborio. Yes, arborio. It's
probably easier to get, right?
It's probably, arborio is for risottos. Yeah. So what's the difference? Is there actually a difference?
I mean, they're both super similar profile.
They are.
But arborio is going to get you a little bit creamier. Bomba is going to get you a little bit saucier. It's going to be a bit more wet.
Okay,
there you go. It's a bit thicker. The mouthfeel is a bit chewier.
But you could still switch and swap them.
Yeah, there are no rules. It's cooking. Well, I mean, there are some rules.
But this is one you can break. You heard it here first, folks. Breaking news.
Don't tell an Italian.
You can use no. Hold on. So Bill's off today. Yay! Holiday. Off on holiday tomorrow. Where are you going? I'm doing DIY. IM injections. Yeah, IM. Intramuscular injections, which are working for me. Sort it! Yay! Sort it!
Injections scare me.
Bill's got sore tits.
The idea of injecting myself.
I think it's the first time.
Yeah.
It's once you've done your first time, you never forget your first time. I've never done it, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm just kind of guessing that it's like once you've got over that first initial kind of scare, I think it probably becomes a lot easier. Yeah. That's what I've heard anyway. I think it's probably true. Why is the aircon seems a bit? I'm gonna just
the thermostat's
play
automatic.
with the aircon a little bit.
Pills tend to be the worst option. Best should be injections, implants for E.
Yeah, implants. Now that's something that you can get in Europe if you're very, very lucky. But I'm not lucky. Meja, you're about as non-local to Thailand as anyone can be. Or rather you were before you went on this trip. Exactly, I'm kind of becoming native now, but mostly I'm very familiar with this hotel room, let me put it that way. I think there's more to see though than just this hotel room. I'm starting to suspect that there's more to Thailand than just this hotel room and my toilet next door. I hope so anyway, because it's not been fun.
There's a good chance.
The cheesecake looked amazing. I think, did I put it on my Twitter? Yes, check out my Twitter stream for the cheesecake if you're interested. Very jealous. I'm lurking a little as still working. No problem, Nibble. Arborio don't absorb as much liquid. Bomber can absorb silly amounts of liquid without going mushy.
There you go.
Really knows some stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Right, Maya's got to go. Gym time. Have a good stream. Thank you, Maya. Oh my God, I can't wait to go back to the gym. I miss the gym so much.
Oh, that's going to be a while.
I know, it's going to be. Well, I can run after 3 months, it says.
3 months is a while.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. 3 months feels like forever to me.
It feels like. I know that I think it's 27 days until it's 2 months for me now.
Actually, but to be honest, it's mostly by feel. The months are just a guideline. If you feel like you can do it, give it a shot.
That's true. Yeah. But I also feel like I should take it easy, because I definitely don't want to break it.
Yeah, your body will know.
I don't want to break what I paid for. Aurelie says I'd much prefer implants. Start by getting a half-dose one, still using transdermal. Then 6 months later, get a second half-dose implant, and then maintain every 6 months. I mean, I'd be happy to just get a full-dose implant, and because I suspect it would be good. If my levels are still too low from it, the problem because probably not going to be high. But if they're still too low, then I could augment them with some gel or whatever. But I think an implant for 6 months would be so good. It would be so good. I'd love to. Would you like to get an implant? I would
like to get an implant just because I'm on pills.
Yeah. Okay.
And pills kind of mess with your liver. There's all sorts of problems with it, and like your levels go up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
Patches would be great, but I get eczema. So and I get eczema and hives. So implants sound like a great idea. It's like I don't have to worry about it. You just have it and it's there.
It's fruit time! Right, we're going to try the fruits. I'm afraid I don't have plates actually, so...
there are plastic bags inside the tote bag, and you can give it a shot and see if how we can do this. I brought some jelly also actually if you want.
Oh, jelly. I'm just going to put the bag like that.
I should have brought some bowls for you.
That's okay. I do have some napkins. I got a napkin. Oh, that's a bit pathetic. It's one napkin. I got 2 napkins.
This might get a little bit messy.
Okay,
might get a little bit messy.
Hold on. Maybe I should put my... I know what I should do. I should put my thingy mat down. Is that what it is here?
What's that?
My dilation mat.
There you go. Yeah, that solves the problem.
Catch any drips.
Yeah.
And hopefully we won't get it on the...
You could go all the way and do like a bit pad even if you wanted to.
Put it. And then I'll just... It was under there as well.
There you go.
Okay. Cool. We're ready. I think we're ready.
Okay. How should we do this? Do you want to start from the most recognizable to the least recognizable?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a natural progression.
The most recognizable fruit is going to be a watermelon.
Oh, I've had that. That's boring. Okay.
And
still, I like them.
They are in season here, so they're pretty sweet. If you want to go ahead and try them.
I got a knife.
You could just scoop out of it, honestly.
Oh.
Up to you.
I don't have a spoon.
You don't have a spoon?
Hold on. Well, hold on. I do have it.
Okay, this is jelly. We open this. And there are oh, you got spoons. Okay.
Little spoons, but
nice.
Spoons.
Okay. Oh gosh, I am so terrified that the juice is gonna get everywhere. I'm so terrified. Let's try our best.
We're just going to try our best. And if we drip on this, then we can clean it quick with the napkin.
It's true.
Hello to Nigel. Nigel's here.
Isn't watermelon actually a berry? Is it?
Oh, hold on. What? We've got some interesting. Isn't watermelon actually a berry? I don't know. Is it? No, because it's got seeds inside it. No, hold on. Wait, hold on. That doesn't mean anything.
Is that true?
Seeds inside it. Does that mean it's a berry? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
I'm gonna put this here so we
Googled.
can cover it back up.
Already it's Googled, and Chelsea says yes. She says yes. This is a berry. So hold on. Let me just click so everyone can see this. It's a watermelon. You're probably familiar with it. This is the least exciting thing we can eat, but however, it is local.
Okay, so I'll give you a little story about to make it a little bit more exciting. Is that I bought this when I was walking out. I was trying to find some lunch, and we had dinner the other day. And I was thinking that I was gonna have a lot of people over, so I wanted to get some fruits for after dinner, and I was looking for a fruit store. I couldn't find one, and I just saw by the side of the road, out of a motorbike, they had a basket just filled with watermelons.
Oh wow!
So I just walked up to the lady and I started trying to pick them and everything. And in my I tried to speak in English. She spoke in broken English and Thai, and we were communicating. And I was like, she was trying to we were just going back and forth trying to pick the watermelons. And eventually, she gave me this one, which
cool.
I think it was really good because she was just picking it up and then knocking it and like listening to it and everything and telling me like this one was better, that one was better. How do you find it?
It's really good.
It's good?
It's really good.
Yeah.
The good thing about this is it's not traveled far.
No, it's not at all.
It's like it's not been on a plane. It's not had to be chilled or whatever for any amount of time. It's straight off the tree basically. But yeah, and it's a berry. Google says it's a berry, so this is actually a berry. Not so, not a melon at all. It's a waterberry.
Oh, I know about the bananas one. Bananas are a berry. I've heard that.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, technically watermelons and bananas are considered berries as they meet. Oh, we got to hydrate. Indiana Jones is telling us to hydrate. Do you have anything to drink? Hold on, I'll get you a bottle of water. Okay, I've got.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really cool that you have that.
Yeah. So
funny story too. I've been dehydrating myself for all of my life, and today I decided to start hydrating. So that's pretty cool that you have that.
I have a hydrate. Help us remember.
Yeah, I just started a hydration app today.
Yes, thank you for the hydrate, Nigel. It's really helpful, honestly, because especially when I'm building Lego, which is what I tend to do, I get really kind of into it and concentrating, and also I'm chatting as well, so I'm trying to kind of balance two things.
You forget about
and I forget basic human survival.
It's true.
It's true. I remember to breathe. I don't know. I mean, that's one thing I can do automatically, but I don't remember to hydrate. So I kind of start slowing down. I start kind of slowing my words. I start kind of falling over, and then people say, "Hey, Maya, you need to drink something." No, this is great.
I have a question. So this came up when we were having the watermelon the other day. I'm not sure if it was you or somebody, but somebody eats watermelon seeds.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Black watermelon seeds?
These ones, yeah.
Is that like a thing that like was that you or was that somebody else?
That wasn't me. No. And I don't. I mean, if I can't get them all out, so if there's one in there that's in my, then I'll eat it, right? But if I find it, then I'll also kind of just be placing it out or whatever if I can.
Well, does anybody here, any of you guys eat watermelon seeds, black watermelon seeds?
When you're eating a watermelon, do you eat the seeds as well? Do you not care? Let's have a show of hands. We won't do a poll because you can do polls as well.
You can do polls?
You can do polls.
Wow.
But we won't do a poll for this. Just let us know in the comments. How do you eat yours? Right. No to seeds is Nemo's response. What's this? Aurelia says we might not be able to do all the chats. Sorry, because it depends. Right. Aurelia says reposting. Yeah, the reason I'd want half twice a year is to keep it stable. If you go for a full dose once a year, when you get to month 10 to 11, it may be too low. If you do half dose implants every 6 months and keep running 2 implants simultaneously, it should be more stable. Oh, okay. That's the thing. I didn't know that was what you meant. Okay, cool. That sort of makes sense. It does mean you've got 2 implant sites, and they do kind of leave a bit of a scar. They leave a bit of a mark. But if that's just something to be aware of.
But you gotta keep going, right? Like that means every 6 months for
6 months you gotta change it. Yeah.
So you'll just
presumably you've got to sawtooth it or whatever, or dovetail it. I don't know. I don't think so. You shouldn't be able to feel it. It should be like after the soreness is gone, it should be fine. You shouldn't really be able to feel it.
I think I need to have a serious conversation with my endocrinologist.
Yeah, I mean, if it's something that's offered in Singapore,
I don't know if it is, but I'm changing endocrinologist in my next session, so we'll see how it goes. The last one was quite adamant about keeping me on pills, so that's the thing. So we'll see how it goes.
So for my advanced years, pills are definitely not recommended. As for younger trans girls, or then you can definitely have pills. But up to a certain age, it's like there are more risks as you get older.
Yeah, I'm not that young anymore either.
You're younger than me, but you're kind of halfway between.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I'm literally, I'm literally the oldest one here. Apart from some of the mummies and things who've come as carers, I'm the oldest actual patient here. It's embarrassing. I can't believe it.
Why is it embarrassing?
I mean, I don't know, because I've never been the oldest one.
You're the wisest one.
Yes, that's true, of course. But thank you.
I mean, I think that's why we vibe so much. It's like
I'm wise, and the thing is, I can't say I'm wise beyond my years. I'm kind of wise exactly to corresponding to my years.
Nigella Pino, I have to go.
Black in
15 minutes.
You're gonna be black in 15 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. That's frowned upon nowadays. Yeah. Don't do it.
Swallow the occasional seed. I'll try to pick them out. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's so funny coming off of that last comment, because I'll eat the white seeds, but I won't eat the black seeds.
The white seeds. What's white seeds? White seeds from.
That's because when some watermelon have white seeds. Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
They're softer. They don't.
Which ones are they? I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, the greener ones.
Yeah.
Or
but when all of the seeds are black, the watermelon is gonna be really sweet.
It's really good. Yeah. It's really good. But shall we move on to the next fruit?
Let's move on. Let me get the cling wrap so we can do this.
That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. So we've tried the watermelon. I liked it. It was good. But I know everyone wants to see a fruit that they've never seen before. And I think the first rule of streaming is give people what they want. So let me just get my t-shirt off. Hold on, no, not like that. Just fruits today.
Okay, where should I put this? Where's the bag?
Yeah, you can put it in the bag. You can put it to the side. Just put it behind you. It's fine. Oh, do you want to see my car? My car's right behind you as well. Just grab that box.
Oh, the one that you built.
That's the one I built.
I didn't finish the stream.
Yeah, so you can see my car. Here, just.
No.
Whoop, I think a bit of Lego just fell on your dress. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a man's head.
Hair. Okay, while you get that, let me get the next fruit. We have mandarins.
Really, it says wise beyond your ears.
Oh, this is a bit mushy.
Oh, is that not good? It's too mushy.
No, let's do this one. This one is probably more common.
I don't want to get drunk off the fruit. I just want to. Right, so, oh my god, what's that? Right, I don't know what that is.
You don't?
Actually, I do, because I've had this. These are fresh dates.
No,
they're not.
I had fresh dates, I finished them.
Oh.
These are longans.
Longans?
Yeah, Longans. They are a tropical fruit. It comes from the Chinese word longyan, which means dragon eye.
Oh my god, these are dragon eyes.
The reason why they're called dragon eye is because if I open the fruit carefully, you see they have this white flesh.
Oh wow!
I don't know if the camera can see it.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
And when you bite into it, the seed, it looks like a little eye. It's a black eye.
It's a dragon eye. Amazing.
Give it a try.
I have never. So this is. You can't get this at Tesco's. All right. So it already says Yelp. That's why the occasional seed. Yeah. It's the same as me. Yeah. Yeah. Already, in my opinions, are death. In my opinion, pills are death only the last resort. Yeah. Already says, and you still look gorgeous, mate. The contouring is on point as well. Me and already we're joking about my contouring. I don't need to do contouring anymore because my cheeks are so sunken. I've literally lost 10% of my body weight so far on this trip. I don't plan on losing anymore.
Like
so
that.
You pinch it.
Yeah, and you'll feel it just give.
I don't know if I did it right. Hold on. So, oh yeah, let's swap. I'm just gonna squish it or something.
So
Cool.
you see this? You
Now
put
I
this at
got
the
it.
bottom. You turn it around. You squeeze it.
Oh, I was doing it the wrong
There you go.
side. Oh yeah, cool. Right, and then I just eat it.
I like to put the whole thing in my mouth and then spit out the seed.
Oh, let's open it a bit. Okay, never had that before.
How do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's really interesting.
It's very sweet.
It's quite
It's the
sweet.
season for it.
It kind of tastes citrusy a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. They're related to rambutans and lychees.
Yeah, okay, yeah, lychee. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But I find these to be the easiest to eat of three.
And there's the seed. Cool. Is this the bin? Sorry, is this the bin? Yeah.
Yes, we try mouthful.
Let me just wipe my Yep, seeds. Okay, what's happening? I missed another message. Sorry. Oh, you don't eat my eyes. I'd be sad. I want to put the whole thing in my mouth too. But I want to try swallowing the seed.
Oh, you could choke on
That's
these.
gross. That's gross already. That's gross.
You could choke on these.
It's a double entendre.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. It must be the drugs.
I mean, that's a pretty good excuse, honestly.
It's the painkillers they put us on. It kills our memory and stuff.
I don't remember much of the past couple of weeks, honestly. In fact, I don't remember much.
The Porsche.
Yeah, this is the car you missed. So it's really nice. I just hold it. It's beautiful.
Oh, the proportions right and everything.
Yeah.
I'm a huge car geek.
Yeah,
I'm a huge car
me
nerd.
too.
I love sim racing.
Mm-hmm.
Sim race a
I
lot.
think Lego are doing an amazing job on the
They
Speed
did.
Champions range, and these cars are just
Even the fuel pump.
phenomenal.
The fuel pump is on here,
Yeah.
and the aero and the mirrors.
Look at the rear.
gosh.
It's got all the spoilers and stuff going on at the bottom.
Yeah, it's got the suspension and the airflow. Oh, but the bottom. Oh yeah, it's got the undercarriage a little bit. This part here.
Oh, yeah, has it? They don't usually bother with the undercarriage too much, but yeah, that's
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's intentional, but
yeah.
that's so that like when they go over the inclines, it
Oh, okay.
sparks. That's what makes the sparks when they drive.
I think it's just to get the guy as low as possible for the so he fits
It's
in.
called ground effect.
Ah,
Yeah. Cool. That's really cool. Thank you for showing me this.
no problem.
Did you do the stickers yet? The stickers came on the bricks, or did
No,
you do it
you have to
afterwards?
stick it. No, well, it's not afterwards. It's as you're building. So the stickers take quite a bit of effort as well.
Right,
I think there was 34 stickers on this one, which is a lot. And some of them are quite fiddly, but. And actually, also, when I did this, I was really quite high on tramadol. So, considering that, I did really well with the stickering. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, flawless. Actually,
Yeah, very well done. Very well done.
don't remember doing it. It's terrible, isn't it? Oh my gosh! But this is what you got to do if you want a new vagina. Honestly, you do need some drugs. There's
You
no
do.
question. You can't get away drugless
You do when you'll be in pain for a
because
while.
there's too much pain.
Even through the drugs, you can still feel it.
You can. it dulls it, but it doesn't necessarily get rid of it.
Don't worry, get used to it.
It's going to be a while before me and this girl are friends, honestly. But I'm looking forward to that moment. Nemo's just had a disconnect. There's, if only less stickers on them, yeah. Dorina's here. Hey, Dorina, how's your European vacation going? Your trip to Europe. Dorina's touring Europe at the moment. She's from the States, I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
But she's actually, it's Oslo tomorrow. You see, me and Dorina would have met up if I'd have been back home. But I'm here.
What does the train mean? It's like this symbol.
Oh, I don't know. Current hype train conductor.
Oh, okay.
Choo choo. I didn't know that either. I'm on a bus about to board a ferry to go to Sweden. That's cool. Where are you gonna land in Sweden? Nemo says don't scare me, but I don't know why. So you're gonna have a fun time in Oslo, Dorina, because Oslo's a cool city. I really like it. It's one of my favourite cities. Although I would say that because I didn't know it. I remember those first few weeks you were on Tramadol, Meja. Yikes! You were like halfway present.
Oh yeah, you're much better today.
Yeah.
When I saw you at the lobby, I was like, wow, you actually have colour now.
I think I know. My body suffered. My body, honestly, normally my body's a temple, but it feels like it's been desecrated recently. Talking of which, hello, Lena. That was a perfect segue. How are you doing, Lena? You know I love you. I haven't seen you for ages, actually. Dorina, may I send me any good restaurant recommendations in Oslo? Oh, that's a good question. I can send you... I know, actually, I do have a few, maybe. I do have a few, yes. And also bars. Nigel's back. Hello, everyone, from Nigel again. Nemo. About the pain and stuff. Oh, right. It was about the pain. Yes, you said, don't scare me, because it's this. This is part, honestly, you've got to come in with your eyes open, right?
It's true. Yeah.
Being trans and doing the surgeries means you're going to have to deal with a certain amount of pain.
Yeah, I had a lot of difficulty in my recovery because I didn't expect that much pain. But if I knew that going in, then you could be more prepared for it.
I think that's important, and it doesn't mean you're not going to do it. I think because you still want it. You still know you kind of have to have it. It just means that you will be more prepared and perhaps. Because I feel like I've been very underprepared for this trip. Honestly, I'm not. There's a bunch of stuff that future me would warn past me.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, you need to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
But honestly, knowing that information, because it's quite bespoke, it's not like general information. I don't know if it's something that everyone should just kind of know about these things. It's just stuff that I made mistakes on, and if I could, I'd do them differently. But I don't know. You just got to be prepared to also be able to make mistakes. Nida says, "May you have a new guest?" Yes. No. This is my guest. Yes. This is Bez. She's been here since the start of the stream. Oh yeah, the Indian place. I don't know if I'd recommend that, honestly, Aurelia. Like if I'm gonna recommend a restaurant in Oslo, it's gonna have to be. I suspect it should be something a bit more Scandinavian, because there's no point going to Oslo for an Indian. Honestly, if you're gonna she's already been to the UK, so she's already had the chance to have some really good Indians.
What is good Scandinavian food?
That's a good question. So it tends to be quite. It doesn't tend to be strong. Certainly not hot. So there's very little use of chilies and things like that. A lot of it's kind of quite. It's kind of a lot of it's based on kind of peasant food from the northern Europe, which tends to be potatoes, carrots, like all root vegetables. Swedes.
So like stews and or grills.
Yeah,
or like
one of the classic Norwegian dishes, which is still kind of quite popular, is called sod.
Okay.
And sod is it's basically a watery broth, which has got potatoes, carrots, maybe parsnips in it, and then also little meatballs, like meatballs about that big.
Okay. That sounds very healthy, actually.
It actually is quite healthy. So it's not very oily. It's fairly healthy, and it's like a staple. But you can still buy it. You can still buy it in restaurants. You still see it on restaurant menus and stuff.
Is there a lot of like agriculture in Scandinavia?
Yes, there's a lot. I mean, obviously, so Norway has a huge export in fishing.
Right.
So we export a lot of things like salmon. We farm salmon all along Norway's coast. We have salmon farms. Salmon farming is a huge industry. And so our salmon is exported all over the world. I actually saw it. I saw some in a Thai supermarket here recently. Oh look, Norwegian salmon! I know exactly where that's come from. I can't outrun it. And then also just like a lot of fish generally, like cod and things is we have I guess we have a net export kind of thing of it. Although of course we also eat it broadly throughout Norway. Norway is quite protective of its markets, so its internal markets mean that it's hard to import food into, or it's hard to bring an import of food from other countries into Norway. So if you do, you tend to see them that they're more expensive on the shelves. If they're local, or not local, but if they're actually just made in country, then they tend to be cheaper, which means that they tend to be more popular. But for example, if you want an Italian olive oil or something, then it's going to be going to be expensive because there's always like this import tax duty thing to pay.
But I mean, it's much better to eat local if you can, because it's just much better for the environment.
It's better for everyone, really.
It's fresher. It's
and it's better for your local economy.
There's a word for that. It's terroir. You taste the land that you come from.
Okay, terroir. I've heard that term, but I've heard it only in relation to wine production.
Oh, okay.
And grapes.
No, it works for food too. Which is why I like to buy local fruits whenever I travel.
Shall we give it? Is there another fruit we should try?
I think I got time for one more fruit.
Let's do another fruit.
Let's do the new one which I just bought, which I'm really excited about. This is one of my favorite fruits. It's called mangosteen.
Oh yeah, mangosteen. I saw her buying this in the supermarket, and I was like, I don't know what that is, and I've not heard of it. Mangosteen. There we go. That does not look like a fruit. It looks like a vegetable. It looks like a bit like a beetroot. It looks a bit like a beetroot to me.
It's gonna surprise you when you open it up. Okay. I'm gonna be very careful with this because so this purple, it gets everywhere.
Oh shit! Okay.
I mean, it's not super wet, but if it touches white, it will stain.
Right. This is important information for me.
So let me see if I can.
So it's like a beetroot.
Eat it.
Oh, what just happened then? Someone did a redeem, but I didn't see it. I'm pretty aware of the pain, just not much looking forward to that part for obvious reasons.
So there we go. I'm gonna open it.
I can smell something already.
So here's the interesting thing. It's purple on the outside. You open it. Flesh is actually white.
Whoa.
And it's segmented.
That's really cool. The camera only focuses on our faces, unfortunately. So I have to hide my face, and then you hide your face, and then it might get it.
I don't know if it's
doing it. I don't know if it's doing it either, because I can't see because I'm hiding my face.
You could just Google a picture of mangosteen. You're on the internet. Here, let me clean this up for you and I'll let you have it.
Where is the guest from the next stream? The next stream hasn't been made yet, so I have no idea who the guest for the next stream is, but don't worry, I'm sure I'll figure something out.
So the big one might have a seed.
Okay.
The seed is very soft, and if you really try, you could bite it. But if it's too hard, just spit it out.
Okay, but it's like take it like a garlic clove.
So you can eat it segment by segment, or you can just put the whole thing.
You give me the whole thing. Open it.
Yeah, just take the whole thing. There you
go. Whoa! It's coming apart like garlic. It does look like garlic now, actually.
It does. Yeah, I'll take the whole thing.
It's like a slimy garlic. Oh wow! I do not know what I'm gonna get here.
You did not expect that from this, did you?
No, I didn't. I did not. This is it's like a garlic inside. That's what it looks like.
I think we're in mangosteen season here. Actually, I'm really excited. Sweet.
Oh my god! It's very sweet.
Yeah, perfect. I picked the right ones.
Oh my god! That's not garlic.
No.
Oh wow, it's almost sour as well. Like it's sweet and sour, all in one. And I've never had anything quite like it. Honestly, I don't know how to describe it. I like it.
It's custardy.
It's
a bit custardy. It's a bit fibrous.
Yeah.
The center of it is a bit crunchy, so you get a lot of textures. The flavor is like, it's a bit citrusy, but not quite in a orangey kind of way. It's just a bit tangy.
Yeah.
But it's sweet. It's very sweet.
It's subtle. There's lots of and there's lots of different kind of subtlety to it for sure. And that's why I can't just say, oh, it's like an orange or it's like this. It's like, it's just not.
There's nothing quite like it. That's why I like it so much. It's so unique.
Yeah. I had to see.
Here, I've got another. Take it open.
Okay. Oh yeah, it might be easier.
We get these in Singapore too, but they're nowhere near as cheap or as good.
Oh right, yeah, because they're not grown.
No, I think we get them from here.
Yeah, okay. Come to the source.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's funny because I went to the same grocery store before I had my revision. So that was like 2-3 weeks back, and they didn't have these, and they just came in.
There you go. That's what it looks like. Cool. Maybe you got a good view then. It's like a little garlic sitting inside a beetroot, and it's nothing like either of them, obviously, because it's very sweet and and sour and all the things we said. Right, we got lots of chat.
Oh, it sounds no good.
Lots of chat. Maya, I feel like there should be a transgender guide for all the transgender medical stuffs. From HRT to surgeries to whatever, really. We really could use that.
Oh, but there are so many different opinions.
And also, there are lots of guides already. Like if you look at Reddit or if you look at, people do lots of kind of surgery experience, kind of, logs or guides or whatever. And of course they're all very subjective and they're from their own point of view, but of course they are. And from my point of view, I'll probably be saying stuff where it's like it's not relevant to other people because they just don't, they don't have the same experience.
Everybody has different experiences and different desires.
Different clinics as well, different surgeons.
Yeah.
It's hard to kind of extrapolate that to a common framework of, what's useful for everyone and what's just extraneous. Right, my husband and I just became poly this February. Interesting. So it's been lovely. And I came out as trans then too. We had some rough beats, but we are doing well. I have never had another partner in 16 years. That's awesome, Dorina. So that's exciting. It's exciting times for you both. I hope you can make it work. I know for sure that communication is key. So always make sure there's communication between the two of you. Don't let it break down. And always make sure that you're both okay and honest with what each other's up to, and that it feels right, and not one partner, for example, is not making concessions to keep the other one happy. You both need to be into it, and you both need to be equal kind of partners in this whole thing, just like a marriage.
That's true.
That's my top tips. I don't know it all though, that's for sure.
Meatballs.
What's this? Pork roast herring.
Is that the Scandinavian food question?
I don't know. We've got a list of food items, but I don't know what you're saying. Sorry already.
Is there a timestamp? That might be a Scandinavian food question.
That's definitely a list of Scandinavian things that you can eat.
In
Scandinavia.
You know that popular thing is surströmming Scandinavian?
What?
Surströmming? Pickled herring?
Right, pickled herring. That is a thing. Yes, pickled herring. You get it in jars. It's popular both in Norway. I'll leave this. It's popular both in Norway and in Sweden. But I'm not a huge fan, honestly. I'm not that bothered about it. I can eat it, but I'm not. It tends to be brought out at Christmas rather than eaten all year round.
I see.
Some people eat it all year round.
I see. I only know it because it became a bit of a meme online because of the challenge or whatever.
The pickled herring challenge.
Yeah, they would like pop it open and like try and smell it and like.
Oh. Where were they getting it from?
I guess they bought it on eBay or something.
That's probably what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure all the suppliers were really happy that year. It's like, hey, we're a meme.
Yeah.
Increase production. More herrings.
Hello, Nigella Pinot.
So Nigel just now. Hello.
I
still want to try that, mate. It sounds delicious. This fruit, it is. It's really good. It's great. What's it called again?
Mangosteen.
Mangosteen.
Yeah.
It's 2 words.
Fantastic.
Twined together, and it's really good. So this is all new. So strange trying to flirt, lol. Umeya nice. Hope you have a good trip. Denmark and Sweden have a lot of agriculture. We do. We're so far behind in China. Look at the scroll.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just kind of skip through a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna have to miss some of your bits.
Onion and a beetroot.
Yeah.
Always cooking.
Always cooking you when you're with us. That's Aurelia. Yes. But I'm not hot. Mate, it's the hot one.
You can both be hot.
We can both be hot. Everyone.
Seems cute. Oh, thank you.
She is cute.
Kawaii.
That was it. Fair. Was the last stream though, not next one. Yes, it was the last one. Whereas Nigel's English is not always great. Right, but where is Farida now? She's probably returned to her country where she lives. I think she has. She's not here now. People come and go in this hotel.
Yeah, it's quite a unique experience actually.
It is. It's
special.
It's like an airport waiting room, honestly. You might meet people and have a fun time, and then they're like, right, that's my plane, gotta go.
It's such a transitional space, which is.
It is. It's what's the
in
word?
many ways.
Interstitial. It's an interstitial space.
There you go. I like liminal.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Should I even open you another mango stream? Let's finish these.
Well, maybe interstitial is not what I meant then. Sounded good.
Okay. Yeah, but also stuff like VFS. What's VFS?
Oh, voice feminization surgery.
Oh, okay. Is that possible? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I've heard it. This is mine. This is my voice feminization surgery voice.
Okay. How do you like? How was the recovery for that?
It was fine. 2 weeks of not speaking.
Oh, that's not as
not
bad.
too bad. Oh well, 2 weeks of not for me. Thanks. 2 weeks of no vocalization at all, actually. So you couldn't cough, you couldn't sneeze, you couldn't cry in pain if you hurt yourself, and it's those things that are the hard part, honestly. If you're gonna feel like you cough, I always had to have a bottle of water ready, so I could just take a few sips of water, and it kind of quells the cough, and that did work. There's no solution to if you're crying out in pain, because I did that. But as long as you're not like constantly breaking these rules, then your voice will probably be okay. It's just certainly in the first week or whatever, you've just got to be super careful because it's still healing, and then it slowly kind of ramps up until you're okay again.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Communication breakdowns.
Right, yeah, and already says, until I met you, I was convinced VFS was horrid. But I know a lot of people are under the misunderstanding, they think that VFS is really dangerous and that it's a really difficult surgery.
I thought it would be scary. I thought it would be difficult.
It's not actually. It's the easiest one I've done, and I've done them all. Yes.
The schromming is not pickled herring.
It's not pickled herring. Surströmming is fermented herring.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Oh, fermented herring. Are we now talking about fermented?
Very big difference. I'm so sorry. I really didn't know.
So there is. It's okay. There is a dish, and this is really strange to me. I'm not sure I've even had it. Where they bury the fish. They bury the herring in the ground. So they basically just dig a hole in the ground. They put the fish in, and then I don't know, and then they cover it up again. They wait for a while, and it does kind of ferment, and then they dig it back out again. And that sounds gross to me. I don't know how anyone thought that was a good idea, but that people do eat it. I think that is definitely more popular in Sweden than in Norway. I don't think I've had it in Norway because it's just not really. It's quite a rarity. Whereas in Sweden, I get the idea that that's like I don't know. They maybe do that a bit more in Sweden. Oh, cool! We got a wee chat.
We did.
It has a distinct aroma. Freya knows what it smells like.
Oh, you're talking about surströmming?
I don't think I've ever had it, so I'm sure it does. Yeah. I'm sure the aroma is one of those things you remember. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm over my illness because I'm just thinking about it now, and I don't want to think about it anymore. Let's change the subject on that, please.
Oh, you were right about the time going really quickly. I almost have to go.
I know. The time goes super quick.
Yeah. But this is a lot of fun, actually.
It is fun, isn't it? Yeah. It's fun. It's chill. Yeah. It's like you just forget that we're probably being watched by literally 6 people right now.
It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like I feel like I'm on like the Tonight Show or something, right?
You mean 6 million? Yeah, no, I mean about 6.
You know, it's like, so I hope everybody's having a great night and.
I can get. Oh, it says 7. Oh,
there
well.
You go. The thing is, I stream too, but I don't pay attention to chat at all.
All right.
So like, I just see the numbers and I'm like, oh, nobody watches me. But it's so different when you're actually talking to chat and everything.
Interaction with chat is everything.
Yeah, it feels like you're hanging out, and it feels like you're in a big room with everybody.
So these are my friends. I know them all. Nice. We haven't had any new chats actually. So when someone new comes in, it says, "Hey, this is a new chat. First time chat or whatever."
Okay, nice.
And I always try to say hello to them, and I always try to just bring them into my community, because often people who watch this are trans. I think pretty much everyone is gender non-conforming to some degree, and probably just completely 100% trans in other ways. But yeah, no, so my streams are pretty low numbers at the moment because I'm streaming at a funny time, and I don't care. I don't care. It's good to just stream.
Yeah, I can see how this is a nice activity.
It's a fun activity, and it's kind of chill, honestly. Like, we're just chatting, we're chilling, we're eating fruits. I mean, we're in bed, it's pretty comfy. It's, what more could you want? And we're also chatting to our friends. I think the Faroese and maybe Icelandic do this with shark. Oh my god, shark! Too, Meja. Bury it and ferment it. It needs fermentation or it's poisonous. Yeah, okay. So they definitely don't just bury it. They do some fermentation, but I'm not sure exactly what that implies. Yeah, there you go. You already knows my numbers. Usually my S numbers are between 15 and 20. Sometimes higher, but 15, 20 seems to be about average. And then 200 to 300 views after the stream.
Oh, like VOD?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had. What's my highest view count though, really? Because I've had some pretty high view counts occasionally. When I've been raided or whatever, so like a big raider comes in and just knocks the numbers up. I really like it when that happens.
When I play video games and I stream it and somebody raids me, I always get super anxious, like a lot of anxiety, because it's like, guys, I'm not a real streamer. I don't talk to chat.
I'm not a real
please.
streamer.
Like, I'm just recording my gameplay. Don't engage with me.
Well, you can be a real streamer. I'm showing you how.
No, it's hard
this is a good guide on how.
Because when I stream, I usually play like VR video games.
Oh right.
So like, it's really hard to like be in VR and like deal with chat and everything. And
that seems kind of difficult.
So it's yeah.
It's about getting that balance between what you're doing. And if you've got a guest, because I've had guests on, then also chatting and including the guest, and then also including the viewers and the chat. And
what's a big difference also is I'm really comfortable using my voice here now, whereas when I started streaming, I had a lot of voice dysphoria. So I always wanted to type instead of talk.
Yeah, no, it's really helpful if you can chat as well, then that definitely takes the edge.
But I've gotten over that.
Cool.
That's fine though.
Guess how it'll pick back up when normal service resumes. That's what I'm hoping as well, Bill. When I'm back in my Lego room and I've got all my lights and my gadgets and my voice, the decibelmeter or whatever, and things like that. I think most people come for that. Just that alone isn't really cool. I've got this thing behind me that it just measures the sound levels, and it's just this thing that kind of goes up and down. It's really cool.
Yeah, I got to tune in when you go back home.
Yeah.
I'll drop you a follow.
I think there's literally one VOD. Oh no, there's one on my YouTube channel. I think from my room in Norway. I think the highest was 70 or 80. Yeah, those are good numbers, aren't they?
Good numbers.
One day those will be my average, maybe. That'll be nice. Yes, we got a VR streamer, Nemo.
Hello.
You play mostly racing sims, yeah?
I play Elite Dangerous.
Oh, cool.
I play sim racing, and sometimes I play Minecraft, and really just whatever I feel like playing. Really, I don't have a schedule. I just like to record gameplay, and I just like to hang out. I just like to have it on there somewhere. Can I drop my Twitch
Of
Twitch
course.
handle?
Yes. Let's type. Do you want to type it in?
Yeah. You can follow me at what I do at or.
Yeah, I think so.
There you go.
There you go. Let me just tap that in.
No,
oh, can we do a shout out? Yes, we can do a shout out. Let's do a shout out.
How does a shout out work?
I think it's just SO. No, command SO.
I'm not a real streamer.
Is it that? Why is it not returning? There you go.
There you go. Hey, there you go. That's
Let's
me.
give a big warm shout out to Commander Govigard. Go drop them a follow, guys.
Elite Dangerous. I played that a bit in my GF. It's fun sitting in belt mining. While she ran one of my dog fighters for fending off. Yeah, that sounds like a really good time. That sounds fantastic. I would love to do
Sitting in the belt mining while she ran one of my dog fighters.
Yeah, because
yeah, you can have multiplayer like that. Co-op.
You play?
I've played it. Yeah, I've got it on my Xbox.
Ooh, okay.
And it's really good. I've really enjoyed it. I haven't played it for a while though.
Oh, Star Citizen sounds fun too. But Elite Dangerous is VR, and Star Citizen's VR is a bit half baked. So that's why I play Elite Dangerous.
That's interesting. No, but I do like those kinds of games. I used to play the original Elite a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I think Elite Dangerous is decent. It's not as good as it could be, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Lost many hours in the car as far as reaching Earth. All right, good for you.
Yeah, I've reached.
You got the Soul license.
Oh, the Soul license. You need to have. Yeah, you need to be like a. You need to have a rank in the Federation to get the Soul license.
Yeah. Right now, I am 7,000 light years away from Soul because I'm trying to unlock Professor Palin. I don't know if Elite Dangerous geeks.
I'm absolutely on the other side of the galaxy.
Right.
I made the mistake of going to the colony on the other side of the galaxy.
Yeah.
It's like this massive trip.
Colonia.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm halfway to Colonia.
Yeah. I went to Colonia. I outfitted an asp, like for long distance. Got loads of money from all the research, from all the exploration.
Yeah. My last few streams has been just me road tripping towards Colonia and back.
Yeah, I need to go back though, and I've not played it for so long, and I'm stuck at Colonia, and I'm like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing, and I need to get back to Earth. This is hard work. Yeah.
Okay, I have to call it. I have to go.
That's no problem. It's been a pleasure.
I enjoyed this.
Thank you for joining me.
I did not expect this to turn out the way it did. I was very nervous
I had to talk her into it a little bit, and I could sense that there was a little bit of resistance, but I also had a good idea that it would work well.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad I listened to you. Thank you for this experience.
You got a new follower.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you when I get back to Singapore, and maybe I'll stream some stuff.
Yeah, you should do. If you have to go, then just go. I'm gonna just set up a raid. Because I haven't raided anyone. I'm just going to see if there's anyone to raid, actually. Maybe there's no one to raid. Because it is a funny time of the day, isn't it? Everyone's at work in America maybe now.
Let me deal with the trash.
Yeah, just put in the trash.
I'll take it all back. Do you want me to leave you any?
No, it's okay. You take it.
You're good. I'll leave you the chocolate milk.
Oh, yeah, I got the chocolate milk. It's okay. Yeah, thank you for
that.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
There is someone I can raid. Yep, I think we got it all on the mat. That was a good call, actually. That was quite smart. Okay, just see yourself out, and I'll see you later. Bye. Cool. That was nice. So there is literally one person who we could potentially raid. But if anyone else has an idea of who you'd think we should raid, then let me know. So this is Nick 76 Bricks, but it looks like he's not bricking. It looks like he's doing some. What's he doing? I don't know. Space wolves with tufts. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what this is. Is he painting something? He could be painting some little figurines or something. It's Warhammer 40k. There you go. Nemo knows the score. It's Warhammer 40k. Thank you, Nemo. There's not many. Yeah, I know there's not many, is there? Painting and building. We're gonna raid him anyway. I think he'll appreciate it. I think it'd be a nice gesture. He'll probably be quite surprised, for this time of day. Let's give him a raid. Because I think the last couple of streams I've done, I've literally not raided anyone, and so I think I should. It's a nice thing to do. Boom, red's created. Right, well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you've had a nice time watching Two Fruits Eat Fruits. It was fun, and some of those were good. I mean, some of those were interesting, like that Dragon's Eye. Never had that. The last one, what was it? I can't remember what it called. Mangosteen. Like, I don't know what the hell that was. It was amazing. It's just the kind of thing I love to do. Go to a completely different country on the other side of the world and eat weird fruit. I mean, that's my idea of a good time, honestly. It was a very fruity stream. It was quite fruity, wasn't it? Yeah, thanks for modding, Aurelia. Thanks everyone for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. For me, it's 10 to 7 in the evening, so I'm going to need to eat some dinner and dilate soon. So I've got things to do. But in the meantime, please everyone take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Bye-bye. Mwah.